This is Tom Ford, Head of Investment Research at TradeCMX. This week we'll begin with our weekly forecasts of the currency pairs worth watching. The major sentiment in the market currently is a bearishness on the US dollar, which is boosted by the persistent and long-term bear market in the dollar, and the relative weakness of Yellen's rhetoric and US economic data. This is in line with the long-term market trend, so the market appears relatively settled. If the US economic data release is due later in the week disappoint, the trend should extend further, and the line of least resistance is against the greenback. The news agenda this week will be dominated by several items of key US economic data, most notably Friday's non-farm payroll data, which is usually the second most important driver of the forex market. Following the current picture, I see the highest probability trade this week as long of the euro, and short of the US dollar. Pound sterling to Japanese yen. The British pound initially fell during the week but turned around to form a hammer against the Japanese yen as well. The 140 level underneath offers support, so I think that some type of breakdown below the bottom of the candle would be bearish. In the meantime, I suspect we will try to test the uptrend line that we have just broken. Because of that, I'm looking to sell closer to that level. US dollar to Canadian dollar. The US dollar fell significantly during the week, testing the uptrend line on the longer-term charts. Because of this, I think if we can break down below the 1.2450 level, the market should continue to go much lower, and I think we could see the end of the uptrend if that happens. However, it's not until we make a fresh, new high that I would be a buyer. Ultimately, I think this market could be an interesting pair to play this week. Pound sterling to US dollar. The British pound fell initially during the week but turned around to form a hammer. If we can break above the top of the hammer, I think the market will probably go towards the 1.30 level above. I think that's an area that should show some resistance though. Alternately, if we break down below the lows of the week, that could be very bearish. If that happens, I suspect we are going to go looking towards the 1.2650 level. CMX, trade with capital market exchange.